For all my sports fans out there, I was scrolling on the timeline and, there's a lot of weird shit that pops up on my For You page. Like the other day, I got a video of some chick eating a dude's ass in Baltimore. I said, of course, would be Baltimore. It makes me afraid to open Twitter up on the timeline because you just don't know what you're going to get. And the For You page has nothing to do with what you look at. Elon just puts random shit on your fucking timeline. I don't know why. And it's funny because when I brought that up, people in the chat said the video started appearing on their timeline too. And, the feds are fucking listening, bro. But every once in a while, you'll actually get some cool stuff. And last night I was scrolling and I came across this game called Varsity Football that's coming out. Another Madden competitor. I don't know if there's anybody out there looking for a new football game, but some early footage is out. It's like a Patreon game.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Anybody? Yeah.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Deployment update. Yeah, it's I think it's high school football. That's why they're calling it varsity. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's in early development though. Here, I think, and then I looked it up because I never heard it. No website has covered this shit. I found their IG. You can read this shit. Development update. Dynasty Super Sim Engine. Every play is simulated, providing details like, let me turn my music on. Remaining time on the clock, the offensive playmaker and the yardage, and the defensive player that made the stop or turnover. Beyond providing a box score rundown for your games, this will allow us to create a visual real-time simulation option. Do they have to pay the high school players? If they put real high school players in there, that's pretty cool if you're in high school. Do they have to pay them? Or does the NIL only apply to college? Or is it all around likeness? Because Mikey Williams, I think, made money, right? Before he became the new Ja Wick. Before he went full gangster, I think, yeah, they had to pay them. They got wide receiver mocaps and playbooks. We spent the month in April cleaning up our motion capture from March and implementing. So it will have real animations in this bitch. We built an extensive wide receiver route running system into our playbooks. Select Patreons will receive a key. So if you back them on Patreon, you can help test the game and improve it. If you care about football games, I know people are always talking about, competition. There is another game coming besides college football. Let me see. It's made by Spear Interactive. I've never heard of them. Let's see. I think it depends on the state. Elevating indie games to the mainstream. Oh, they made Maximum Football. So they have experience making football games, our games. Yeah, that's what they're known for. Anybody played Maximum Football? Are you a fan? I do doubt they'll use real high school players. There are way too many high schools. Yeah. I can imagine fourth string varsity players in fucking high school mad. Bro, they hating on me, bro. This is my year. I was supposed to be in the game. It's my senior year. They should have put me in. They could have just put my number in. They would probably have 10 max real high school kids. Like, how do you scout that? Like, basketball's a little bit easier to scout in terms of like the players, but like football, there's so many damn players. But yeah, there's competition. If you care about the game, here's the IG if you want to keep up with it. So yeah, that's varsity football. Not a lot to show. Still in early development, but little something. For those out there looking for a job, all the brokies, excuse me, this economy's rough, and IKEA is hiring, but not in real life. They're hiring in Roblox. Let's read along. Hey, late stage capitalism has reached a new and depressing milestone. Digital stores are run by real people. Released in 2006, Roblox is a multi-platform, multiplayer game that lets players use official tools to create, play, and share their own games and experiences with Roblox's massive audience. Some of these games can become extremely popular, racking up, yeah, we know. As spotted by The Gamer, IKEA is looking to hire 10 lucky candidates to work in the furniture company's new digital Roblox stores. Employees will get paid £13.50 an hour or $16.82 an hour in the US. This probably goes without saying. The job is entirely remote. IKEA is only looking to hire people ages 18 or older who live in the UK on a limited contract. So all my bruvs out there looking for a job. So what will IKEA's real employees do all day in a digital store? According to the retail giant's official website, staff in Roblox will work in different sections of the digital store and help people find furniture serve meatballs to customers, and have a chance to win exclusive content. To apply, you'll need to answer some questions including, what would you do if IKEA ran out of pixelated hot dogs? And how do you feel about being turned into pixels? It should be noted that this is not officially affiliated with or supported by Roblox. You can tell because IKEA, unlike Roblox's studio head, doesn't want to exploit children in its digital storefront. However, Roblox itself has hinted at its plans to possibly hire people using the online game in the future. I can't wait for my grandkids to work in the Roblox mines, digging up digital diamonds for TikTok kings and queens who control our ruined economy. So this is not a joke. This is they're hiring what, 8 to 10 people, they said? If you're looking for a job and you know something about gaming, you might want to go digital. There's the link if you guys want to get. And keep in mind, this is for the bruvs. I'd imagine if the test goes well, it might come stateside. This is exclusive work for the bruvs. Roblox is the #5 most active game on PS5. Well, yeah, it's one of the biggest games. You know, PlayStation niggas don't buy games. This is the only game I've seen doing stuff like this. I'm trying to figure out, is Roblox about to become the new promotion tool for like Gen Z and Gen A? Because I seen something on TikTok last night for Ice Spice. She has her own playground in that game. I don't know, what do you call it? A world? She got her own Oblox server. What is Ice Spice? I think it was called Munchland or something. Where's the trailer at? Ice Spice. Welcome to Munchland. Of course. It's the promoter music, I think. Let's see if we can find the trailer. I want to play the trailer. Calling all. Oh, here you go. The TikTok. Calling all the munchkins. Album promotion. You can hang out with rats. Let's go. Digital Bronx. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you make shitty music, you know, you can circumvent that shitty music by dropping a Roblox server and people might believe in you. The fucking rats. Is this a fever dream? We slipped into the wrong time. This is Earth 2 shit? Earth 2 shit? This brought my depression back. What did I just watch? So if you want to hop into the digital Bronx, she's going to have her own little O-Block Bronx server where you can twerk, you know, paint graffiti, you know, shoot rats and eat pizza. Said, gee, I need a Roblox server. I'm good off of this, bruh. I'm good off this. All while her music plays in the background. I'd imagine they're probably going to give some, I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped a single in here from her album to promote it, like world exclusive inside of a Roblox server. The first artist to ever drop a song in a Roblox server. And be like, guess what? We still don't want to hear them fart lyrics. In other sports news, free-to-play soccer game UFL, backed by Cristiano Ronaldo, announces its open beta for June 7th. There's another soccer game coming for those who care, or football. The Strikers announced today that it's launching an open beta for its upcoming free-to-play soccer game, UFL. The beta runs from June 7th to 9th exclusively on PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series, and the game itself is currently available to download. Striker says it's planning to incorporate feedback from the open beta test into future game development. UFL is set for a global release sometime in 2024. We're delighted to announce the gamers worldwide will be able to experience the UFL firsthand in June. This event marks a significant milestone in our journey, allowing us to gather invaluable feedback from our community and refine the game as we aim to deliver an unparalleled gaming experience when we launch later this year. Strikers first announced UFL several years ago when the game was in early development. I'd never heard of this shit. The company, which is under the parent company X10 Limited, revealed more details about the game's funding last December, including that one of its investors was Portuguese football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo. He was said to be actively involved in the game's development. During the open beta, players can play both the main online mode as well as offline local matches. In the online mode, players must create their own football teams from a roster of licensed pros, including Ronaldo himself. So they don't have all the licensing together. They use resources earned from their wins to augment their teams for future matches. UFL calls itself a fair, skilled based football experience, which rewards tactical prowess and understanding of football. I highly doubt that. This is a free-to-play soccer game. How are they going to make money off of it? I'm telling you, card packs are coming, baby. They're coming. Is there a trailer for this? Skins? Oh, a custom Cristiano Ronaldo skin. So I mean, you can download the beta. It's this weekend. You can download it on your PS5 and Xbox if you want to play it. Is there a trailer for this shit? Let's see. UFL soccer game. UFL Insider. This is Insider Soccer Ground. New gameplay from 3 months ago.
Is ahead are very unique and different to any other football games, and yeah, they are gonna make sure you do not want to.
Graphically, it doesn't look bad,
even though your opponent scores. And I know that on FC24, people
who plays FIFA in the chat. What's the temperature on the FIFA community? Do y'all think they would give competition a chance? Are FIFA niggas? Do they think for themselves, or are they like 2K niggas where they don't have more than 2 brain cells? So one brain cell is used to complain about the lack of competition, and the other brain cell is used to not even support the other competition when it shows up. How do FIFA niggas operate? They're worse. They're the same.
get so upset when the opponent score, and
so it's just no hope for the sports community, huh?
It's kind of toxic. I don't think that's going to be the case on UFL. They are trying to avoid that issue, and pretty much every celebration, every cutscene, you would not want to skip, because it's going to be a really nice part of the game.
Somebody got to download this. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I can't tell. I don't know shit about soccer games like that. I can't even defend 2K niggas because this shit is just true. I think, bro, I'm not trying to be funny. I watched the video from a 2K nigga. I'll say his name because I don't even have an issue. I don't want anybody. It was funny to me. I watched the video from it showed up on my timeline. What is his name? Badge Plug. He did a documentary style video talking about the downfall of 2K. And honestly, the video wasn't bad. I watched the whole thing. He actually put some effort in. It was a much better, because usually, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like his videos because I feel like he'd be capping a lot. But like, it was a good video. It was a good documentary video talking about the downfall of 2K, and he interviewed a lot of different people. I seen it. It wasn't bad. Yeah, but there was one part in the video that made me cringe really bad, because he was talking about the history of, he did his research. He was talking about the history of DLC, and he was talking about the first major piece of DLC that ruined gaming was the horse armor in Oblivion. Bethesda's Oblivion. He couldn't pronounce Bethesda, and that shit, I was like, bro. I was like, bro, like, you could have Googled that. Let me see if I can bring that shit up. I was like, come on, bro. 2K niggas are funny to me, man. That shit, I gotta play that because I can't even say how he pronounced. I'm like, how do you not know who Bethesda is, bro?
Do you think 2K is focused on making a good product?
Oh, there it is, right there.
Pretty simple, right? The first actual microtransaction in gaming dates all the way back to 2000.
He did his research.
When Bethesda. What's Bethesda's? Man, that's hard to say. When Bethesda.
He said, that's hard to say. I'm like, come on, nigga. 2K niggas are funny, bro. I just don't want nobody to think I'm talking shit about him. I don't have no issue with this dude. I thought the video was good. The video as a whole. Actually, I'll drop the link. You should check it out. I thought it was good. He did his research. It was just that part threw me off. I'm like, nigga. Oh yeah, that shit was a big word. I was like, 2K niggas will never not be funny to me, bro. They'll never. But kudos to him for coming out of his comfort zone. I think he should stick to doing that type of content. Yo, shout out to Duthic 3 man with the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, sound it out, my boy. Star Wars Acolyte reviews debut at an average of an 86 overall on Rotten Tomatoes, baby. What they give it? I ain't reading all that shit. 4 out of 5 stars. 86 Rotten Tomatoes. That means the average. That means there's some high, there's some low, but the overall average, people are fucking with this show. It's looking good. Yo, between Elden Ring and Star Wars Acolyte this month, nerds is eating. Nerds is eating. I don't want to hear nothing about you. I got nothing to watch, nothing to play. When does it drop? I believe it drops this week, doesn't it? Star Wars Acolyte. How do you pronounce release? Yeah, it drops today. It literally drops today. We are eating. I think it's the first 2 episodes. I might have to watch this before I go to bed. We are eating. So yeah, you got something to watch tonight. You said, oh shit, time to eat. Yeah, the reviews are saying it's fire. Star Wars is back. Did you see the sports news debate from First Take with Stephen A. Smith getting cooked? Yeah, I don't care about that shit. So yeah, just putting that out there. First X-Defiant patch came out. I don't know what's in the notes, but we can read along. Ubisoft's latest patch. Blah, 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 blah. What's in it? Social. This is not even a big patch. While in a party, we now display the most restrictive crossplay settings among the party members as it applies. Who cares? Fixed an issue with displaying incorrect player names on socials. Who cares? Fixed the crash causing by spamming, and who cares? On console, Ubisoft, who cares? They didn't fix nothing about the gameplay. Fix some missing input base. Yeah, this is not a patch, y'all. This isn't the patch we were looking for. I'm trying to see what they're gonna do to the gameplay and in the performance with this game. I'm good. Never mind. False alarm, chat. I thought there was gonna be some changes to the game. Yeah, no balancing, just like bug fixes and shit like that. Social media news. Instagram is testing unskippable ads that you can't scroll past. So if you are addicted to booty pictures, and if you're addicted to BBLs, I got some bad news for you. You're going to have to slow down. Instagram is testing ad breaks that force you to stop and look at an ad for a period of time before you continue scrolling. Several X and Reddit users have reported seeing the feature, and Instagram spokesperson Matthew Tai confirmed to The Verge that the ad breaks are being tested. Tai said that Instagram will, niggas in the chat said, boo, would provide updates should this test result in any formal product changes. Our Redditors spotted the feature when scrolling through stories and posts. After a certain amount of scrolling, Instagram prevented them from going further until they looked at an ad. As shown in the screenshot below, Instagram displays an ad break icon with a countdown. I'm gonna be honest, y'all might not like this. I'm surprised they haven't done this sooner, as well as TikTok. So for those of you unaware, like, most TikTokers, unless you're in, and not even the 1%, even the 1% doesn't make money. It's the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, as Bernie Sanders likes to say, that makes money on TikTok. But most of them niggas on TikTok don't make no money. Do you know why? Because advertisers do not want to, think about it from an advertiser standpoint. Why would you want to advertise with a company whose average user can't watch a video for longer than 15 seconds? It's hard to craft a real ad like that. And then there's no guarantee that they're going to watch all of that. So like people are just mindlessly scrolling and they're not watching anything. TikTok and like short form content as a whole doesn't have a good conversion rate. So I guess this is their way of trying to work around it, where like you're forced to stop scrolling and now you have to watch the ad. It doesn't make sense. It's easy for people to scroll aimlessly on social media because of constant dopamine. Why would you want to slow down the instant dopamine? To get your money's worth, to make sure, because like advertising, because you have to think about it from the advertiser standpoint, right? They're paying for advertising, and these platforms can't guarantee a conversion rate or even a proper impression. Fuck a conversion rate. An impression is they actually view the ad, at least, because an impression does have an effect on people. If you see an ad enough, like 3-4 times, you might start to think, oh, maybe this product is good. Maybe I need to check it out. I keep seeing this ad. If you're paying for impressions and conversions and you're not getting it, as an advertiser, you're going to be upset. And then the advertiser is going to pull their money out of the platform. Now the platform's not making any money. Well, how do you play your employees? How do you upkeep your servers? Ads are a necessary evil. So that's why I said you might not like this answer. I'm surprised they haven't done this shit sooner. So now the reason they're doing this is, if I had to take an educated guess, now they're going to be able to go to whatever Walmart, Target, Verizon, whoever wants to buy into their platform. Now they're going to be able to go to the platform and say, hey, look, we can't guarantee they're going to watch your full 30-second ad, but we put a new thing on our platform where we do guarantee they have to watch at least the first 10 seconds. They'll be inclined to spend more money because like, oh, okay, well, let me make sure, because now the advertiser is going to look at it. Well, let me make sure I can pack as much information as possible in that first 10 seconds. It's capitalism, baby. Does closing the app skip the ad? I would imagine people are going to try that, but I'd also imagine the engineers probably thought about that too. It probably won't work. They're going to make your ass watch an ad. And then watch this. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Give it 6 months to a year. If this ad break stuff sticks and it gets a lot of pushback, this is what they're going to do next. They're going to say, oh, you don't want to watch ads? Buy Instagram Premium. Buy the blue check mark. Not only does it verify you, but you get a boost in the algorithm on your posts, and you don't have to watch any ads. Watch, it's coming. And they'll try to fucking bump up the price too. Some bullshit. But if this works, watch, TikTok and YouTube Shorts, they're gonna copy this shit too. You said don't give them no ideas. Business tactics. Ad when you open the app is coming soon. Yep. Nah, dog. F that. All this is gonna do, it doesn't make me mad, because all this is gonna do is push people back to long form content. People don't mind watching ads when the video is an hour long. So come on back over. The way things started, they're coming back. People said this shit was the future. I don't know if this cracked out content is the future. It's a tool that can be part of your repertoire to help get eyes on your content, but I think long form is here to stay, baby. People are always going to love movies. They're always going to love a good TV show. They're always going to love a good video essay that makes you think. We need a good healthy meal. People are tired of the bubble gum. I have YouTube Premium. I can't relate. Yeah, I feel that. So yeah, just to be aware that it's being beta tested, but don't be surprised if this comes to everybody. If you're addicted to scrolling on booty pictures on BBLs, you're gonna have to slow down. You're not gonna be able to.
I got this shit down to a science. Talk to real women. Fuck that. I scroll. I can look at 100 BBLs every 60 seconds. My algorithm is tailored that well. But if these ads come into play and they slow it down, it's going to slow it down to 30 BBLs an hour. What have I got to do? Can't beat my schmeat at maximum efficiency.
And last piece of social media news I got for you. New York is set to pass a law to restrict TikTok and Instagram algorithms for kids. According to a report from Wall Street Journal, New York is working on a new law that may restrict how minors can access social media platforms. How y'all feel about that? Are y'all cool with the government blocking your kids from using social media? You said that's good. Thank God. Good. Y'all want to hear something? I disagree respectfully. I understand why y'all say that y'all like it, but respectfully, I disagree. Let me tell you why. Nigga, what happened to being a parent? Yeah, fuck the government. What happened to being a parent? The reason I say I agree with y'all is because if I were a parent, there are tools on your PlayStation and your Xbox that can limit how long your kids play. I would set it to like 2 hours a day. Like, my kid's allowed to be a gamer, but you better get your fucking homework done until you get older. There are tools in place for these platforms. What happened to being a parent? The reason I said I'm not cool with this is because this is how this shit starts. You let them do this, what else they gonna restrict us from? You said that's a fair point. Your kids don't have to be on social media. Tell them no. Or if you don't mind them being on, there are things on your phone. I know there are apps in your iPhone. I don't know about Android. There's a screen thing, and you can put a password that your kids will never know, and you can say they can be on social media for 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, whatever you're cool with. You can put it on their phone. Be a fucking parent. I said, this is how this shit starts. This is how the censorship. This is like all those niggas who scream about DUI samurai, DUI samurai. They're putting all the blacks with Assassin's Creed, the sexy outfits. They're censoring. No. This is real censorship. They're testing the water. So I was like, nah, I don't support this shit. I said, I'm sorry. This is and will these niggas be in the comments about this shit, about how the government is trying to control what you look at? No, they won't, because they don't actually care. They're fucking racist. This is real censorship. I promise you it's not that easy. Of course it's not that easy. Your kids are gonna try to get around it. They're gonna their kids are good with technology. I get that part. They're gonna try to get around it, but it doesn't stop the fact that you should be a parent. Pay attention. You're not gonna be able to stop, because I mean, like, your parents don't want you to smoke weed. A lot of you niggas probably smoked weed and drank in high school, right? Like, you're not gonna be able to stop it. But that being said, you can prevent some of it. Like, I'm always gonna be a proponent of do your part as a parent. Try to guide them as best as you can, because even if you do try to guide your kid, they're still gonna make the choices that they want to make. But I'm still gonna be a proponent of be a parent before you let the government be a parent for you. This is how this shit starts. Parenting ain't easy, but we can't just jump into shortcuts. The problem is that the bad parents will let their kids influence your kids. That part too. Yeah. But I mean, that's where you got to be a parent too. I said, my dad wouldn't let certain people in the house. And as a kid, I didn't understand it. Now that I'm older, I understand. I don't like that nigga. He not allowed in my house. There's something about him. Now that I'm older and I see how they turned out in life, I understand. Your parents will see things that you don't. But that was my dad being a dad. Don't let them in your fucking house. You can't stop them at school, but you could also limit them in your house. Niggas be letting niggas in your house that shouldn't be there. But literally got yelled at earlier by my parents because I smoke weed. How long did you do carnivore? For like 2 months, I believe. Yeah, I did it for 2 months. I did it for 1 month. Then I cycled off of it for a month, and then I did it another month. So 3 months total, but I did a cycle where I was off just to give your body like a rest. Maybe they turned out the way they did because people wouldn't let them in their house. That's true too. You always run the risk, though. You always run the risk. The only reason I disagree with this is because they already came out and blatantly said they don't like how radical the youth is. So this could keep the youth from knowing the truth of things, like we see with TikTok. I feel that. TikTok does give a lot of really good information, but I feel like a lot of things that you get on TikTok, because I'm on everything, it is my job. You can get that shit on IG Reels and YouTube Shorts. Like, do y'all feel like YouTube Shorts and IG Reels is like censored? Because I don't feel like it. I'd see the same exact content. That would be my only counter to that, with the people who say that like TikTok is good for like free information. Not everything, because Facebook controls what you see. If your kid is on Facebook, I don't know what to tell you. What niggas? Only old heads is on Facebook. Bro, what massive truths are on TikTok? I scroll. TikTok just got more popular with the youth. IG and YouTube don't match up. It's a popularity thing, but like if you use the other platforms, they're identical. Yeah, you're not seeing everything about Palestine or anything but TikTok. I feel that. Literally all I see on YouTube Reels are comic shorts and gaming shorts. It's based off what you watch. I think you would have to search what you want to see. You're gonna have to hit the like button a lot. You're gonna have to redo your algorithm, maybe even reset it. It's just some food for thought. I personally wouldn't want the government telling me what I can, and unless there was a valid reason. Because like I said, motherfuckers like to pick and choose. The government was mad at TikTok about X, Y, and Z, and they're trying to ban it, but then they're cool with Elon Musk selling our info to the Israeli Defense Force. I don't know if y'all saw that. Anyways, I've never been suicidal. I feel you, but fuck them kids. Y'all gotta chill. Anyways, Netflix reveals their next batch of games coming this summer. What's up, Stink? Thank you for the kiss. Thank you. Over the last few years, Netflix games have slowly built up its catalog. The team has added everything from massive games like Grand Theft Auto to indies like Oxygen 2 to Signals. Today, the team revealed a new trailer spotlighting 4 games coming to the subscription service this summer. It's a solid mix of hit indie games and Netflix-themed content, while many of the games... Is this the trailer? Just watch the fucking trailer, bro. What games are coming? Netflix games! Stuff like this makes me so mad because they're using this bullshit. So you play this on their app? I don't know. Nigga, I will never play a Netflix game in my life unless they drop something like Wukong or Elden Ring, like a real game. This type of stuff pisses me off because they use this as an excuse to bump up the price in Netflix. Nigga, who asked for this? Nobody asked for Tales of the Shire on Netflix. This is like the digital version of, let me put y'all onto some adult game, right? If you live in an apartment, let's say you got your own place. Because I know a lot of y'all be coming in here and y'all be like, oh, I'm about to get my first apartment. For niggas who are living in their first apartment, their second apartment, or you're looking at places, you're looking to move out your parent place. Let me put y'all onto some adult game. If you're living or about to live in an apartment complex, and at any point you are living in that complex and they start painting the walls a new color, if your apartment has a new, if it has like a recreation area, if they upgrade the seats, add some new grills in the outside area, upgrade the gym, that means your rent's about to go up. You're welcome. That's what that means. If you're not comfortable with a price hike, start looking for a new place. Because what they're gonna do, let me explain it to you. What they're gonna do. Oh, we just added some new amenities, so it's like more cozy. Nah, nigga. They found a bullshit reason to raise the price, but oh, here, let me give you the business side of it. The shit's also a tax write-off for them. That's really why they're doing it. Imagine being an apartment complex owner, a building owner, and you got to pay tons of fucking taxes on your property. A way to get them tax write-offs is you invest back in your business. You find bullshit ass reasons to, and it ain't even about the customers that live there. oh, let's just upgrade the gym. Let's just find a reason to spend some money so I can get some tax write-off so I don't have to spend as much on my taxes. That's all it is. So now you know, because I know a lot of y'all first-time apartment owners. Pay attention to that shit. Pay attention to that shit. It's hilarious. They charge everyone hundreds just to vacuum a hallway. It happened in my building like 4 or 5 months ago. They added a new graffiti mural of downtown LA. And they hired this painter. This nigga was there for a week on a ladder, painting the whole wall. And it was a map of LA and all the landmarks and tourist spots. I'm not gonna lie, the shit was ugly. And the lady who works in the front office, she asked me, she's like, what do you think of it? I was like, it's a painting. I didn't like it. I don't personally care if it's ugly or good because I'm here to just sleep. But in my back of my head, I'm like, bro, my rent's about to get raised for this ugly ass mural that nobody asked for. What the entire fuck? Now, if you live in OKC, Cleveland, Detroit, you don't have to worry about these things because your supers, your building managers, they're not going to really upgrade anything. You guys get plumbing. That's about it. Maybe not even that. In Cleveland, they get an outhouse. But if you live in civilization, where there's grocery stores, supermarkets, other things to stimulate the economy besides LeBron James, these are things you need to worry about. These are things you need to worry about.
We are having fun.
What the fuck? Is that Nick Lachey? Oh, wait, Netflix stories, perfect matches. That's fucking funny. Nick Lachey in a dating sim, 98 degrees. Let's go. No, he's not a porn star, Ronan. He's from a boy band in the 90s, 98 degrees. But now he's a host on Netflix's Love is Blind. But that's how I know him, from 98 degrees. This nigga said porn. Yo, Ronan, you need a timeout, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, see, that's a Selling Sunset, I think is the name of the show. I've watched this before. The Oppenheim group. Funny enough, I've actually been over here. There's like a restaurant like across the street that we went to. It's pretty good. I got generational beef with Cleveland. Somebody got to do it. There's like a line of restaurants on the other side. I've actually been over here in LA.
Resisting temptation will be hard for you.
Who wants to play the Netflix dating sim? Yeah, Tate, unfortunately. The Dragon Prince. Yeah, all these games fucking suck. I'm done looking at this shit. But yeah, to bring this shit full circle, the reason I brought up the raising the rent and trying to put y'all in the game, for those of you unaware, I know everybody in the chat, like half the chat when I brought up the raising the rent, people knew what I was talking about. But I know there's a good portion of y'all in the chat that don't know any better. I know y'all took a mental note. Like, you don't, they just don't want to say anything because they don't want to come across like that. No, I'm putting y'all in the game. To bring it full circle, the reason I brought that up is because to me, this is just an excuse to raise the price of Netflix. It's coming. Another price hike. Oh, look at all these cool games. You said me, I appreciate it. Look at all these cool games, guys. Like the CEO's gonna come out. We got 2D platformers, Doom clones, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now Netflix is fucking $25, $30. That's how they're gonna justify it. Nigga, fuck your games. This shit sucks, bruh. Nobody asked Netflix, nobody asked Amazon to make any games, bruh. Let's see, what else? Oh, I'm on my wrong. Let me switch my account. I'm on my Hokage highlights. Let's see what's in the sub box. I have it for free with my phone service, which it costs. It's not technically free, you're still paying for it. Let's see, Halo Infinite, we don't care about that. Hitman Reloaded VR, damn for sure don't care about that. The End of the Illuminati, oh shit. Star Wars Hunters, meh. Hogwarts Legacy official update overview. There's an update. Netflix Music, Amazon Music's dropping soon. Or Netflix Music, They're dropping a music service? Really? Netflix Music. Wait. Are you sure? I've never heard of that. Like Spotify? You got an article on that, my boy? I've never heard of that. No, I'm saying it's gonna be an all-in-one entertainment stop. See, like, I wouldn't be opposed to a price hike if Netflix did a music service. Then yeah, and it's just as good as like say Spotify. You get Netflix and like a Spotify service. That would make more sense. But these games, like these games, all fucking suck. I don't want to play that shit. I heard Elden Ring's getting an anime.
Oh, sweet.
Alien Ramis official trailer. I don't really care about that. Like Apple One TV with the music games. Only Netflix game I played on was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Did you just call San Andreas a Netflix game, bro? That's crazy. Were there any good announcements from that OTK event? I know it was going on today, but I didn't watch it. I told you I'm not watching that. Like I just wait for the trailers. I don't see no trailers in my sub box. It couldn't have been that good. Did anybody see anything good at the OTK event? There's nothing in the sub box worth watching. I guess we're getting on the game after this trailer. PlayStation niggas use Netflix more. I didn't watch. I don't see no trailers. It was lame as shit as far as I saw. Yeah, and people said I was a hater. What do you got against indies? Nothing. It's just most indies are not that good. Oh, it's still going on. Let's see. It was right there.
Shaman and Cosmic.
Let's watch along then. Fuck it.
Great minds behind Call of Duty, Ratchet and Clank, and Halo. Be sure you wish list Low Life Forms in the Epic Game Store today.
Hello.
I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, your man in the can. Picture it. There I was, out at the ponies, when I get a call saying that a bunch of goons at OTK want to learn about low life forms. And I was like, yeah, all right, I've got a couple of minutes. A few years back, certain groups of enterprising individuals got together and they were like, here, wouldn't it be nice if we got all the worst criminals in the galaxy in one place, sent them to an abandoned planet and watched them kill each other for our entertainment? I know, it sounds like an empty pipe dream, but that's exactly what we done. Now, Low Life Forms is the top-rated entertainment destination in all of Cygnus X1. And now you lucky Earthling slags, get to join in the carnage with Low Life Forms the game. Don't pretend you're above it. I want to play a game where the contestants are heroic and have moral backstories. No, you don't. Stop lying to yourself. You want to see scum attack other scum like this, with one of those. Bit of magic. Boss, check that weapon out.
Oh, let me guess, it's just a take on the whole gladiatorial games thing. It's been done.
Yeah, because it's awesome. And by the way, maybe you want to set them loose on an alien planet, like the hellhole here. See how they do against the local wildlife. These massive bleeder monsters fetch a fortune on the black market, by the way. You didn't hear it from me. Maybe you want to open the prison doors after hours and watch them kick the crap out of each other. Crack, smack, have some of that. Look at that fat Tony. Take someone's knackers off with an equalizer. What, you don't want to go off on someone with a Punisher?
Of course you do.
You know what? Just add it to your wish list. Add it to your wish list. You've done it, have you? You promise? Alright. That was Low Life Forms the game. I hope that whet your appetite. And by appetite, I mean underpants. See you lot in the arena.
So, if you remember, on the first ever OTK Games Expo in 2022, we were visited by the developers of Notorious Studios to announce the partnership with OTK. Well, they've been hard at work over the past 2 years working on their first project title, Project Honor. And now, for
Bust
the
out
first
some
time
beef
ever,
jerky, and this nigga turns into Kendrick
exclusive
Lamar.
world
I hate the way
reveal
that you walk. I
of
hate the way you
Project
talk.
Honor's gameplay.
Trying to eat my beef jerky. You missed the Game of the Year candidate? Are you being serious? Nah, I'm being serious. Notorious Studios. Y'all fucking trolling, bro. What up, is? They really got Asmongold hosting. It's his event. OTK is his group. It's his event. You missed some grade A bullshit. It was a bruv game. I don't want to see that shit. It's not for you, buddy. Staring at me will not make me feel bad. Doesn't look horrible, but looks like Full Sail University. This Conan. Yeah, it's a game. Looks like a mini clip. This doesn't look like a mini clip game. Full Sail, but not mini clip. It is a little dark. Can't get no higher. I'm not giving you any, bruh. Stop looking at me. Y'all see what I gotta do with it? Get a life, bro. You gotta get a life.
Project
I'm not giving you any.
Legacy,
People who
Steel, and
resub make me
Sorcery available to
happy.
wish lists
Sort of
on
like when
Steam
Rouge
right
the
now.
Bat throws it
And
back.
as a special treat, we have the founder and CEO back again.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Kaliki, how you doing, man?
Good, good. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Well, I mean, like, you haven't shaved in a while, so you've been
I love how you
still in the
respond to
game,
that.
right?
Yeah.
You can smell it.
Yeah.
You can
I know
smell
it's
it. You
been a
can't eat it
3-year
though.
journey for both.
It's got too much salt, dude.
Had very different kind of paths,
Yeah.
starting an org, starting a game studio, but really excited to show the gameplay today with everybody. And yeah.
My mom says I can have chicken from Raising Cane's.
From the last playtest I did, all of the dungeon stuff and everything underground, that's all totally new, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're popping up. A lot of the dungeon scenes you saw in the video, they're like in the main map of the game, and so, yeah.
Can you explain like a little bit of like kind of what we can expect to see and like what we did see in the trailer too?
But I like salt.
Yeah, I mean, what you saw in the trailer is our first zone that that we have.
I'm really confused by the framing in this. Like, if I was the producer, I would ask. So, rule number one: whenever you work in a production, you face the camera. Unless the scene, the skit calls for like a side angle, why are these niggas standing to the side? Talk to the audience. Either way, you're not gonna cover the image, so it's too big. It just looks weird that they're turned to the side.
Drilling in, making sure the combat feels really great.
They want to show those advertisers.
The classes, working on a lot of what we call world experience, like stuff you do in the world.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Yeah.
Like just different objectives, things you can do, and just play, and because there's like obviously a lot of like meta game progression in between like games and everything, right?
Yeah, that's a big focus for us right now. We're rethinking a lot of things in terms of like how you build out your loadout or your abilities, and also like what they would call talent.
Yo, y'all gotta chill in the chat. Ain't that nigga that lived with the roaches? Yo, chill.
So we are targeting.
He found a babysitter for the roaches. Relax, y'all. They're taken care of. Relax.
You can see the trailer of what we've been working on.
Oh my god.
And also join our Discord and
Can
follow
y'all chill?
the journey. And so, as you know, and what we talked about the first time we talked was just the player is this really important, integral part of development. And now it's the time to weave everybody in.
So now it's actually time. You guys can go ahead and join the Discord. Can you wish list on Steam or anything? Yes, there it is.
Playlegacy.gg.
Legacy, Steel and Sorcery.
Steel and Sorcery. Chris Kaliki, thank you very much for coming on and talking about it. I am extremely excited to see this. Yeah, I'm very, very, very. I want to play it again. I want to invite me to the next play.
I think a better format would be if you want to interview the developers, bring some couches out to have them sit and like have a conversation and face the camera versus like this awkward standing.
Where we're going to reveal the developers that are winning the $50,000 in grants presented, of course, by Cash App, as well as the first Starforge Act Art Star. Voting is closing.
My man is not even trying to hide the fact he reading a teleprompter. Give my man some glasses. God damn.
On Twitch right now, excuse me. And Olive, what's next?
He is squinting at that teleprompter.
Because listen, VTubers have been
Shout out to Ollie Mae.
streaming in the internet by storm and are creating
Let her just talk.
in terms of innovation. Code Miko is at the forefront of VTuber tech.
You see the difference? Let her just talk. That's a host.
Expo, welcome to the Miko.
Teddy's all out.
Inside Mikoverse, you can explore many different worlds and build your own with friends. Be who you want to be. Embody your avatar.
Ah, sweet.
Build your dream house.
The Sims.
Play D&D with your pals. Explore any world. Monetize your
The metaverse.
craft crazy stuff with your friends. Create
Struggle the frame rate.
You can build silly stuff, crazy stuff, all sorts of things. Whatever you desire, you can make.
And all of it at 15 frames.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's literally a sandbox metaverse game. They got to clean up this frame rate though. I could actually see this game being popular.
Kickstarter.
It's basically VR chat.
Clancy, and I approve this message.
Oh.
Hey everyone, my name's Asmongold, and I'm excited to tell you about my company, Starforge Systems. When we founded Starforge Systems, we had one goal in mind: make the best computers possible.
Are they affordable? Hey, he getting money though. He got businesses. He getting money.
The TikToks, but wait, this is not true. Like I do play games.
How did this shit even come to exist? It's Asmongold's event. He's expanding out.
Diablo, New World.
Can't knock the hustle.
And
at bare minimum, even though these games haven't been interesting, not only does he have this event, but he's got his own PC company.
I don't have to take this. I'm leaving, and
Like he's trying different stuff. I can't knock the hustle. Just wish he would, use some of that money to clean up them roaches. Can't just stream forever, pretty much.
Okay. So, you've seen a lot of different games today, most of which were all pretty good. But
I caught the end of it.
the best, which is why I'm introducing my favorite games here, and we're gonna just pretty much call it Asmon's Picks, of course, presented by Cash Apps.
This
and I
man.
like to see indie developers push the boundaries with their creative decisions.
This
and
teleprompter.
a bit of mechanics and just games.
You said we shut off a lot of games and they were all pretty good. Imagine having your game being shown off for the first. Oh, it was pretty good. You're supposed to, it's your event. We just showed off a shit ton of games and they were all looking awesome. They were all great. That's what you're supposed to say. Even if it's a lie, it's your event. It was pretty good.
I was at South by Southwest.
That's fucking funny.
And he was trying to get people to take a look at his game. We convinced.
Yeah, that was aight.
And everybody, including me and Soda and everybody else that saw the game, absolutely loved it. And what's really incredible about this is the fact that this game was developed solo
Asmon's
by
pick.
one dude over the course of 9 years.
What up, Black Tanner?
It's actually playable right now. You can try out the game yourself on Steam and play that as well. I've tried it out a little bit myself also, and there is a huge map. There's tons of depth to the game. And
Are they going to let every host pick a game they like?
a little bit off stream, I was thinking to myself,
ITT Tech Premium.
doing this game, like obviously over 9 years, you would kind of expect that. So there's Bridgeborn right there. I absolutely recommend this game.
Excuse me.
Great. Now, the second game that I want to talk about is going to be Rogue Blight. Now, this is a game that, again, was debuted on Pixel Pitch, and I played it a little bit, and I don't know if I really said this whenever I actually was on stream, but I was actually really mad. I was really mad about this game because I was playing it, and
I'm pretty sure him and OTK are personally investing in every game shown.
I was so
You gotta
mad.
hype
I
the
was
fuck
thinking
out
to
of him.
myself, oh, well, I'm dying.
He didn't hype it though.
I'm bad, etc. And I wanted to keep playing it. And I like the fact that it was like a very 2D. It obviously has like some Souls-like, roguelite elements as well. And honestly, during the, I think it was the next game.
This doesn't look very good to me.
The wrap up for this game, I was still playing it off stream. And basically, it's pretty.
Elden Ring, Paper
You're
Mario.
going through different stages in a dungeon. You get different power-ups. You can use different weapons. You can dual-wield weapons. So, for
I'm saying he
example,
needs to hype them. Ah, okay.
sword, and that unlocks certain different types of playability.
Yeah, this looks like Elden
I think
Ring,
you have
Paper
two-handed
Mario.
weapons that you can luck into as well. And overall,
Yeah, this
I
looks like a
enjoyed
mini
Rogue
clip
quite
game.
a lot, and that's why I wanted to put it on my picks. And the third game here.
I hate that it looks like a me
game
type of
that,
game. Why you hate it?
really
Play it if you like it.
uh,
Paper Ring.
to catch the check
Paper
that I said
Ring.
right, with playing the game.
If it looks good, play it, bruh.
This is a game. Let me think if I can have the right way to say it. It's pretty much a guy who
It's a bullet hell.
works at an office job who gets, who can save the world. I think that's probably the best way to say it. And you can do anything you want in the game. Every single thing that you do in the game, you only have one shot at.
They're giving
So
10,000 grants to devs for their next games. That's cool.
it's final. Obviously, you can replay the game, and the game has different types of, endings, etc. But in terms of each playthrough, you only have one chance to do it right or one chance to do it wrong. And I'm probably going to be playing this game myself, obviously, whenever I get home in a couple of days. I want to try it out. I'm really, really excited for it. I played it maybe like 30 minutes or something, and I'm pretty sure I went with the most boring and worst route possible. So I'm going to do that very, very soon.
What up,
so
Poser?
all of these games, and
I'll
Peppered,
probably
as
play
well
it.
as Roguelite and Bridgeborn, all of these games are on Steam. So if you want to try out the game or look into it or wishlist it, check them out on Steam. So these games do deserve
All right, next game, come
a certain
on.
degree of money, and they deserve some extra support. And that's why, through our partners at Cash App, we are providing each of these games an additional
Fire the
$1,000
production
to continue
team, man.
their development.
Why did you put the teleprompter down here? Put it up here so it looks like he's talking. That's the whole. Why did you buy a teleprompter and then put it below you? Yo, the more I start to see this shit, I'm starting to feel like, yo, my girl was right. Maybe I do need to get into consulting. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand it.
And
He wants to look down on us.
this year's Expo.
It just looks weird.
Now, obviously, it means that we're going to be finding out who our winners are. And I'm sure a lot of you all have voted. And, well, how are we looking?
I'm very excited. I
Black
have in
man.
my hands every single winner for today's, for the 2024 OTK Games Expo, and I'm super excited to help you guys reveal them. But before we do that, come on, guys, it wasn't just us for the show. Let's go ahead and bring out everyone else from our lovely.
Come on now.
Oh, my God.
Come on now. Don't be shy.
Soda, Will, Emmy,
come on.
Espan, Nick, a fantastic cast that
I'm
we
talking about the homies. The homies.
These guys did a
Oh, they got Will Neff too.
job running us through all the gameplay. You really liked that Japanese game, didn't you?
I was very into it.
You were. Nick, come to the front. Don't hide in the back, man. Come on.
Okay, you can sit here, Nick.
Come on, brother.
You want to sit on the throne?
No, I don't deserve that.
So modest. His gameplay was fantastic. But listen, everyone, at the beginning of the show, we announced that we'd be giving away $50,000 in grants presented by Cash App
Hey,
to
at least
top
they're
5
giving away
games
stuff. That's cool.
and their developers to help them with their game's development. But first, our partners at
Yeah,
Star
please just let this woman talk. Like, bring her back.
style that resonated with chat.
Oh shit! And I'm not saying that as a bias because I worked with her, but please just let her talk.
All right. I've been eagerly awaiting this one all throughout the show, and we have tallied it up. The winner is Solar Punk. W.
Oh, wow.
Let's give it up for
Clean.
Okay. Wow. Well, I can definitely see why. I'm going to be kind of curious to see what that panel is going to
Like, this is what happens when you take streamers out of their bedroom and they don't like. This is you see the difference, like in the confidence. Like hosting is a real skill. Like, why are they on the stage? They're just taking up space. Like, and I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Will and the black man, he seemed pretty good too. I think he's like an FGC dude, right? The rest of these things get off the stage.
Games take time, money, and effort, which is why they're not things to give. And that's why we're going to be grateful of these studios, and we decided to showcase.
Charisma is a skill set.
So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at our winners.
We're the only ones wearing color.
the winners, sir.
There's a psychology behind this too. Like, I hope I'm not being like super like critical, but there's a psychology. Like, you see how he's standing with his arms crossed? That's not very. So, like, if you guys want a social skill tip, because people be asking me, when you're talking to people like at a party, you're meeting people for the first time, don't talk to people like this. It comes across as subconsciously not very welcoming, very awkward. Open up, like talk to people, bro. Get the fuck off the stage, bro. Yeah, it's very unconfident.
I get all my other news. Screenbound.
Shout out to Screenbound and Crescent Moon Games.
Nah, I feel you. I wanted to hate, but they're getting their bag. Nah, it's more so like, I know it comes across as hating, but it's like a criticism from love. Because jokes aside, we're making fun of this nigga for living with roaches and shit. I do respect the hustle. I do like to see content creators doing this type of stuff. But my thing is, if you're gonna take this route, like, come on, you want to compete with the big dogs like IGN and shit like that, you got to come correct. This is not streaming from your bedroom.
No idea.
I didn't see either.
Let me plug the dev for a second though for Wizard.
You want to play in the big leagues, you got to raise the bar.
like Wolfenstein and helping them with some of their
I
builds.
remember buying those games at Circuit City.
I didn't hear about these games until this expo. I think they came out when I was.
Yeah, especially if you want to do it every year.
But please, our fourth game.
I don't like
Okay,
this
fourth game.
POV.
So, fourth game, another one that y'all played. World's Worst Handyman. Congratulations.
Hey.
You're getting $10,000. And our final game. Combo Devils.
Yes.
Out.
Yeah.
There it is, man. Yeah.
We actually have. Let's bring Cordell.
Like, are
into
they
the
scared to be in
combo
front of their
devil's
own
role.
audience?
Come
I'm so
on, Cordell.
confused. Nah, it's No, it's not that they're scared to be in front of their audience. It's more so like, this is why I said like hosting is a real skill, and this is what I learned. Obviously, I've been hosting for a long time, if you want to count like the GI podcast. But like the way I knew I was like actually talented and different is when I went to work for G4, because it was very natural for me to be in front of the camera. I mean, I've had previous experience working in front of the camera before too. It's a different skill set when you're in a room with like 50 producers, audio engineers working the boards. There's cameras everywhere, and they say 3, 2, 1, go. It's not the same thing as being in your stream and being in the comfort of your home and just doing whatever in your little cute outfit or whatever. Like, that's when I realized, like, oh, I'm actually funny and I can control a room when you got the whole room laugh. And I think that's what it is. Like, they might get better over time if they keep bringing them back. My thing is, if you want to take them seriously, you got to give her more stage time, and probably Will and the black guy. I forgot his name.
Awesome.
Man.
Well, then we
Also, why are they on stage if they're not adding anything?
What was it like, I guess, appearing on this year's Expo, and how does it feel to win?
Honestly, mind-blowing. Like, it's really cool to be here. Just
Stage performance is a real thing. Yeah, they need the media training.
It's honestly, thank you for having us. Indie games like us, we don't imagine to be at places like this. So the fact that we are is amazing. And
EE is his name? My fault.
to give indies like us a chance. Yeah, it's dope. Thank you.
Thanks for making games. Yes.
They're really hard to make, so please help us.
Okay, there it is. And so congratulations to all of our developers, and thank you so much to our partners, of course, Cash App.
I wonder if there'll be like trailers in the sub
This
box.
event possible. And shout out to, of course, I'm gonna be real, like the production team here at WePlay has made this possible. They've been doing all of this stuff.
The production is crazy though. It's really good.
Everybody at OTK. Obviously, we've got the people on the stage here. There's even more people off the stage.
Well, I guess it's over. We missed it. Hopefully maybe the trailers will be in the sub box by tomorrow.
You guys. So thank you all so
He needs to put that drink down. He got the card in front of it because it probably says Coke or Pepsi on it. You can't show that unless you get it approved. Do you think there'll be some DEI hires on his team? There is one right there. Black guy. There's a woman. There's a black guy. And there's a woman. Plenty of DEIs. Plenty of DEIs. No talent. Yeah, that was something. Look at this Hogwarts Legacy official
I'm Chandler
update.
Wood, community manager here at Avalanche Software, and it is good to be back
Crispy camera.
with our community. I'm here to walk you through
Shout out to 700 we got in here. If you're new, hit the follow button. Don't cost nothing to show a brother some love.
our headlining feature. Photo mode is now available in Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, sweet!
And capture
now I can capture my confringo
and locations with a huge variety of tools to customize your shot, including basic camera features like my two favorite fields, depth of field. and field of view. You can adjust exposure and contrast, tilt the camera, zoom in and out, and apply a variety of filters and frames. There are filters for
Gryffindors and Hufflepuffs and Ravenclaws and Slytherins, and filters for those who love Sebastian and Poppy and Natty and Amit. You can make your shot look like the Deathly Hallows mission and apply frames of fog and blue flames and parchment and add the game's logo or house crest.
Blue flames.
Now, what if you want a serene view, but Seb is getting in the way while moping about the fact that he can't cure Anne? Well, you can hide NPCs, or even your own character. So they
I
don't
thought the
ruin
internet
perfect
canceled this
shot.
game.
It's like photo mode's own little...
The internet did cancel this game. That's why it was the best-selling game of 2023.
invisibility cloak. Got the perfect angle of a hippogriff soaring above the water, but wish it was sunset? You won't need a time turner to change the time.
Oh, really?
of day.
Damn?
And you
Yeah.
can
It
even
was the
blanket
best-selling
around
game
the
of last
snow
year.
by adjusting the season. Note that changing the season and time of day are only available in photo mode, and any changes will revert once you exit. It's like
Work
a
the
pen
COD
seed
cycle
memory.
too.
Nothing
This is
you
also
do-
why I try to tell y'all like, oh, this game is dead. Da, 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 da. You can't gauge a game's popularity based off how many Twitch stream viewers and YouTube videos there are. This game did not have a ton of YouTube videos and Twitch streams. It was the best-selling game of last year. It does not indicate anything.
Inside photo mode will change the game outside photo mode. And with custom poses in
Gringo!
photo mode, your character can
Quidditch!
finally sit. You did ask us to put sitting in the game.
No,
We've
but every
all done
normie I
it.
know
Spent
about this
talent
game.
points
Yeah,
on
because they don't be on the
something you
internet.
didn't do. Why did I invest in Avada Kedavra Mastery? I'm a good person, right?
Avada Kedavra!
With the summer 2024 update, you can reset your talent points right from the field guide. Either
sweet.
completely respec your build to experiment with different ways of playing, or manually undo those individual points you spent on talents that just don't fit into your playstyle. Stealth, am I right? It'll cost you 200 gold per talent point, however.
What?
So be mindful when determining what you want to accept.
My precious
Want
gold.
to have your very own shop in Hogsmeade? Well, it's gonna take a little more than just galleons to acquire this spooky storefront. The previously exclusive Haunted Hogsmeade shop
finished
quest
watching
and
the
its
Gaming
associated
Expo hosted by
rewards.
Gaming. Are you talking about the OTK shit? I was watching it on stream.
Outfit to go with it.
We're not clouded enough to do an event.
To start the quest,
Although I appreciate it, because just like I'm assuming you're talking about the OTK event. We was just watching it. Although I am flattered you would like to see GI do something like that, we do not generate enough views, money. That is out of the stretch. We are not in the same ballpark as them. We are nowhere near. We don't get that type of support to do that type of shit. And I don't make that type of money to make a front to do something like that. To front the money to do this shit. Like, it's just I'm not important enough.
the house elf sweeping outside the shop in Hogsmeade shortly after winter begins. You did your waiting, a year and a half of it. As a thank you to all of our players for your support and patience, the brand new, or is it old, Azkaban coat and Azkaban prisoner's outfit are free for everyone. Just log into the game to cosplay as someone escaped from possibly the most horrifying place in the entire Wizarding world. We're also finally releasing the taped up spectacles we showed off in our Easter egg video. Sorry about the mix-up.
What taped up spectacles?
Under the stairs until now. But that's not all. We're also giving everyone the previously exclusive Onyx Hippogriff mount and Felix Felicis potion recipe. And one other new thing. You won't need to head over to Spintwitch's Sporting Needs to get the new Lavender Borealis broom.
Thank God.
Maybe go visit Albie Weeks anyway.
Feels like none of this is significant. It's just like small quality of life changes. This is cool if like you haven't played the game yet, but like if you played the game, this isn't something that I feel like would make people come back.
Like, oh, I can reset my stats for 200 coins.
Like, I already beat the fucking game. I don't care. These devs snapped in terms of uneventful updates for this game. I'm saying, yeah, that shit is hella uneventful. I thought it would be, for a 3-minute video, I thought it would be something more important. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I guess we getting on the game, bro. Getting on that Stellar Blade. Unless somebody else got something for me. We about to get on that Stellar Blade. Hey. AFK Arena, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. What is this?
Is this the crossover event of the century? Oh, thank you. No problem. We should be friends, bitch. You're mine now, you whore. I'm the strongest lady in the Northern Hemisphere.
No gameplay? All right, who cares? Oh, wait, there we go. Yep, who cares? All right.